Please.
Yes. I'd like to call this Monday, December 7th, the meeting of the North Newton School Corporation Board of Trustees to order. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this evening. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Board members, members of the public.
No.
The purpose of this meeting is to review the terms and conditions of the superintendent's contract. I'll just read this real quick. On the 7th day of December.
Should we do approval of the agenda first?
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
No, thank you. Board members, you have before you the agenda dated Monday, December 7th, 2020.
Second.
Thank you. Board members, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by raising your right hand. Okay. Now,
How many was it?
7.
yeah, the motion moved. Tiffany? Yeah. All right, good. All right, motion moves 7-0. Now moving on to the terms of the contract for the superintendent. The annual salary is $104,772. The health insurance is $25,043. The dental insurance is $799.28. Social Security is $8,015.08, and there's a possibility for a $2,000 incentive bonus should the corporation rating go from a B to an A. In accordance with Indiana law, the complete proposed contract of the superintendent will be available on the North Newton School Corporation's website and will be presented at the December 7th, 2020 public hearing. After considering public input at that meeting, a motion may be made to enter into the proposed contract at least 7 calendar days after the meeting. At the December 14th, 2020 meeting, the contract stated above will go before the Board of School Trustees for approval. So at this time, I'd like to open the public meeting on the contract. Is there anyone that has anything that they would like to say about the contract, any input? Is there any board members who would like to give some input on the meeting or on the contract? Anyone?
I'd just like to comment, I think the superintendent is doing an excellent job.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I think we'll all agree on that.
Yes, we will.
Ditto. I was getting ready to say it, and Pat jumped in, so.
All right. If there's no one that has anything else to bring before the board this evening,
I would just say thank you for all of you for coming out. I know this is not on your regular scheduled time. I appreciate you taking the time out to come. Just a little background for those who are interested. Indiana Code 20-26-5-4.3 talks about the requirements that have to be undertaken when you engage in a superintendent's contract. Whenever there's a change in the base of that contract, then we have to go through this process. So the reason of this is several years ago, there were a group of superintendents, like 1 or 2, that kind of raised media attention. You've probably heard about it many years ago, where they received quite a bit of a compensation when they exited the district, and legislators felt that they wanted to make sure that boards were understanding of what was in a contract. So there's a similar thing playing out in Crown and Munster. If you're following that lately, there's a couple superintendents who had a large balloon payment at the end of their contract. And so all of us who are in this position have to have our contracts reviewed and provide the public with an opportunity to speak and review before they're approved. So just a little background on that. But I appreciate all of you coming out here. I know it's a lot to ask you to come out. I appreciate you being here and getting on Zoom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Tiffany. If there's nothing else to come before the board this evening, we are adjourned. No, we're not, well, just for public.
Next week is all right.
Yep. All right,
You're
folks.
the one we got agenda.
Thank you.
Okay, so I wanna ask Pat something before you get off Zoom.